last drive. I mean, the defense got the stop, they missed the field goal, but it's still in your hands, and by yours I mean offensively.
Yeah, that was obviously it was a huge break for us missing that field goal. But we felt confident going into it. I mean, we did it against Indiana, and we do it all the time in practice, working a 2-minute drill, that kind of stuff. So we were confident going into it. We knew we just had to execute the offense. They're working all day, so we knew everybody just had to do the job, and it worked out in the end for us.
Well, you talk about the 2 passes to Ronnie. I mean, you guys basically raced down the field on 2 big plays.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he's a speedster, obviously. So, you know, he says he's open every play. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But he claims it is. So, you know, I just do my best, try to get him the ball. He ran 2 great routes. The one was a screen. It worked out well. The line blocked pretty well for him. And, you know, at the end, we ended it out. The line did a great job getting first downs at our last possession, and we finished it out.
Did you guys get a little burst offensively when they missed that field goal? I mean, it sounds like you did.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, that was a huge momentum swing for us. That would have put us down, I think, 2 scores. And so, yeah, them missing that, and we had decent field position. We knew we just had to go score. And like I said, you know, we were confident going into it. We've been there before, and we do it all the time in practice.
You guys had 4 straight empty possessions before that last touchdown. Did that creep into your mind at any point? You know, knowing you guys had struggled?
You know, not at that point. We'll go back and watch the film. Obviously, that's unacceptable. We can't do that. We got to score as many points as we can. But you know, you kind of have to put all that behind you, especially on that last drive to go win the game. And I felt like we did that pretty well.
The one drive that Thomas referenced, though, was one where you guys did drive a long way and hit the field goal. And in that drive, you were running. You had 2 big run plays. Was that something that opened up as the game went on, or just spur of the moment?
Well, the first one was designed. That was a play call. But yeah, just the defense they were running, we knew that there were holes in it, and we just tried to get the first down. And then the second one, I was just running for my life on that one, and then ended up getting the first down. So, you know, it was there. Just kind of the defense they play, that's kind of a weak spot for them, and it worked out for us.
Can you talk a little bit about sliding at the end of those plays?
Yeah, well, they've been on me to slide all the time, and I'd never done it before. And so I took a couple hits in the first half, and I thought, all right, I'll try it. And so I slid. I'm sure I'll get made fun of later. I'm watching film, but oh well.
Friendly more. You will. It's coming.
James, can you talk about this is your second game-winning drive here at the Dewey. Talk about a little bit of how much experience you gained from that going forward.
Right. You know, I mean, we always say it's not over till it's over, obviously. But yeah, it's a huge help going against Indiana, doing it, and then. But we do it all the time in practice, so we feel comfortable in it. But obviously, you know, we'd like to not have to do that. Kind of handle our business earlier, but with the situation we're put in, we'll do what we got to do. So I felt like, you know, we had put it together on that last drive when we had to, and we came out with a W.
Well, was there, obviously the MO of the offense is to go, 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 but was there any concern about leaving 2:19 left on the clock there?
You know, at that point, no, because at that point we just got to go get points. Maybe if we wouldn't have had a couple explosive plays, we might have tried to slow it down a little bit. But at that point, we were rolling, and there's no need to kind of slow it down. We have faith in our defense, as you saw. When they need to get a stop, they'll get stops. And so we just had to go out and get points.
How much confidence did that give you, James, knowing that in the past 2 games or so, the defense has come up big late before you guys did that?
It's huge. Going out there knowing that they're going to do their job. And like you said, they've come up huge the past couple of times, getting big stops for us. And when they get those big stops, it's our job to go get points and turn that back into something good. And we thankfully did that today.
Will you talk a little bit about playing in the wind? First, physically, were there things that you had to do specifically to counter the wind?
You know, obviously playing in Bowling Green, you got to get used to the wind. It's windy all the time. But obviously, it's different throwing into the wind and against it and everything like that. And we did struggle in the beginning. You know, just swirling all over the place. But like we always say in practice, whenever it's a windy day, we throw right into it because you got to get used to it. It's just another element, just like rain or snow, anything like that.
Did you make adjustments with the wind today, or?
More so, yeah. Just kind of the flight of the ball, how you throw it. You know, it's good to have a tight spiral to slide through it easier, everything like that. But at the end of the day, you know, you don't want to think too much about it. You don't want to let it affect you too much. So we just kind of adjusted to it. You know, kind of get used to it and warm ups, everything like that.
Did you notice anything different in terms of play calling, or positions on the field because of the wind?
No, I mean, we still run our stuff. We have confidence that we should be able to do it in anything. And we did, thankfully today. But maybe not as many deep ones, more intermediate, but nothing serious.
Third quarter, things kind of went dry for you guys. Was there anything, was that a product maybe of their defense, adjustments on their part, or were just things not going right for you?
You know, they were a disciplined defense. They didn't miss many assignments, everything like that. And they were playing well. But definitely that was on us. We need to get more points, obviously. But you got to give credit to them. They came out, they played hard, playing with the lead and having to get the lead back. You know, they played hard the whole game, and you got to give credit to them.
James, you mentioned the fact that you ran the ball 10 times, and I know there was one play in particular that you said was a play call that worked real well for you. We talked last week about the playbook opening up every week. How comfortable are you running the ball? Is that a part of the game you'd like to see more active?
Yeah, I mean, I'll do anything that takes to win. If they need me to run the ball, I'll run the ball. If they need me to hand it off, I'll do that too. But we're just trying to take what the defense gives us, and if that means I got to run the ball, I'll definitely run it. So that's definitely another aspect of the offense we're working on, and I'll do whatever it takes.
Anything else? All right, thanks, James.